It's Thursday, November 16th, 2023. Let's talk about the news. From Ars Technica, AI outperforms conventional weather forecasting for the first time. A new study published in the journal Science by a team at Google's DeepMind shows that their GraphCast AI model has significantly outperformed conventional weather forecasting models when it comes to predicting global weather conditions, up to 10 days in advance. This is just an initial study, so we will see if the findings hold up as more research is done, but it would seem that applying specialized AI tools to weather forecasting may result in better performance across 90% of 1,380 tested metrics, and that it may be able to do so faster and cheaper than existing models, with one estimate from the machine learning coordinator at the European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts suggesting that this sort of model could be around 1,000 times cheaper in terms of energy consumption compared to traditional methods. From the Associated Press, UK top court says a plan to send migrants to Rwanda is illegal. The UK's Supreme Court has ruled that because asylum seekers sent to Rwanda as part of a plan by Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's government to keep migrants from reaching the country would be, quote, at a real risk of ill treatment, end quote, his plan is unlawful. Sunak made keeping asylum seekers who reached the UK via small boats from entering the country, sending them to Rwanda, with whom the UK has a treaty on the matter, while they go through the formal asylum-seeking process, a key part of his government's policy. So this is being seen as a significant loss for his administration. No one has yet been sent to Rwanda under the auspices of this plan, though, as it was immediately challenged in court. And part of the issue cited by the deciding justices is Rwanda's historical mistreatment of asylum seekers, though Sunak's government and the Rwandan government argue that the country has become a safe place for refugees due to reformations it's made in the years since its infamous 1994 genocide. And from the New York Times, House passes Johnson's plan to avert shutdown in bipartisan vote. A U.S. government spending bill has been passed by the House in a bipartisan vote that will keep the government open into early 2024. The House Speaker, Mike Johnson, was forced to rely upon Democrats for the majority of the votes this bill received, though the vote was still 336 in favor and 95 against. So it passed the two-thirds threshold required, but was far from unanimous or popular, especially amongst Republicans. The cadre of Republicans most responsible for booting the previous House Speaker did not support the bill, though they haven't indicated they'll be coming after Johnson for this bipartisan effort, the way they came after McCarthy for doing basically the same thing. This bill is ostensibly meant to give Congress more time to come up with an actual long-term spending bill, keeping funding levels where they have been, not providing more aid for Ukraine or Israel, and essentially kicking the can down the road once more till funding runs out once again on January 19th, 2024 for one bundle of government programs and February 2nd for another. If you're finding some value in one-sentence news, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com. And you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.